Hey, I'm Michelle, and I help young job seekers prepare and nail their interview, even if they feel unqualified, so they can stop living paycheck to paycheck, because who needs that, right? So if you're interested in up-leveling your job, maybe you're getting ready for a promotion, maybe you need to switch industries, hit that subscribe button. Follow along with me as we learn how to find a career that lights us up. Let's get going. Let me ask you a question. Do you love writing resumes? Because I know I don't, but I have found a way that makes it quick, effective, and actually super easy. So let's get started in leveraging the newest technology of ChatGPT to create a resume that will stand out and get you an interview. Let's get started. All right, so let's get started. I pulled up a job description. This is a claims adjuster job qualification, and we have a resume here for a claims adjuster. So we're going to look at this job qualification and we're going to take a look at what they're looking for to make sure it's in the resume. So I noticed first off that they want a lot of customer service skills. It's mentioned multiple times throughout their posting. So one way to do this is to go ahead and make sure that you're using customer service in your description. Looks like they want you to have empathy and compassion and that kind of thing. So we're going to go ahead and put in a description like strong customer service skills with the ability to show compassion and empathy. All right, so that is a pretty good start there as far as what we have here. So this is a resume that's already been done. I'm going to show you a couple things on how to something from scratch here, or take this resume and actually make it better. And then we'll also look at ways to use this job qualification to create your resume. You're going to want to make your resume relevant for each job posting that you apply to. So, okay, let's get going. We're going to use ChatGPT, and here is a way that you can use ChatGPT to make this sentence actually sound better for your resume. So you're going to give it a prompt first. You're going to say something like, can you rewrite this for me, making sure to use the words customer service, empathy, and compassion. So if there's specific words you want in there, just tell it you need those in there. And then we're going to hit shift and enter. If you hit enter, it's just going to get started. So shift and enter will give you that space, and then you're going to put your sentence that you wrote, or your description that you wrote, and then you're going to put that in there and hit enter, and it's going to create something new for you. All right, exemplary customer service skills accompanied by a profound capacity to demonstrate empathy and compassion. That's good. If you don't like it though, you can actually put in, can you rephrase that? And it's learning from you. So as you're doing this, it's like you're talking to someone. And so you don't have to redo each question as if it was the very first question. You can just say something like, can you rephrase that? And it will give you something new, which I like this one. It sounds more like a person. The other one sounded a little bit robotic. That's one thing with ChatGPT. Sometimes it can sound very like stoic, robotic. So you just need to continue to prompt it, and it will usually come up with something that you like a little bit better. So if you don't like the first one, just keep trying. All right, so here is another trick. I shouldn't call it a trick, but it's something that is helpful, is you can actually give it a prompt like this. Can you make this resume experience sound better? And then you're going to take what you already have, copy it, and then paste it. And then you're going to hit your enter. And we'll see what it comes up with. It's thinking today. All right, and it's coming up with a little bit more description, and makes it sound a little bit better. Like I said, if you don't like how this comes out, you can always ask it to rephrase it or try it again, something like that. But This looks pretty good to me, so we'll go ahead and use this one. And I'm not going to copy it over there right now, but you can just copy it right in and put it into your bullet points and you're good to go. So that is really quick, especially if you already have a resume that you want to just make better, you can do that. All right, so now I'm going to show you how to take the job qualification and draft your resume based on that. So one caveat to that is you're not going to want to put in experience that you don't have. So make sure that you have experience with each bullet point. If you don't have to put it on there. You're not going to get rejected because you didn't put one thing on there. So just make sure that as you're doing this, you're being honest and everything that ChatGPT comes up with is something that you did. So you can reword it if it's a little off. You can ask it to do it again. Either way, but just make sure that it's accurate. So let's start with this one. We're going to copy this and come down here and ask ChatGPT, can you create one bullet point resume experience description based on this job description? Now you can come up with your own prompt. It might sound better than mine, but just something we're going to get started with. All right. And then you're going to hit enter and see what it comes up with. You need to be very, very specific with ChatGPT. If you just put that in, it's going to come up with a bunch of different ones. So that can be good too. If you prefer that, you can certainly just put create resume experience description based on this job description, and it's going to give you a list. But if you just want one, then you can do that. So proficient in Microsoft Office Suite with a keen enthusiasm for acquiring new technological skills. This is pretty good, especially if you are somebody that's still learning and you're maybe brand new to the job. You can highlight what you already know and then just let them know, yeah, I'm super excited about learning new stuff. So that's a good thing to get in your resume anyway, especially if you're entering into a new industry. But let's say you don't like that sentence that they came up with. You can put, can you rephrase that? And you can put things like, can you rephrase that and make it sound more professional? Can you rephrase that and make it sound funny? I mean, I don't know why you'd want something funny on your resume, but if you're doing something else and you want something funny, you can certainly do that. So let's see what it comes up with. And that says exemplifying proficiency in Microsoft Office Suite and displaying an eager attitude towards embracing emerging technologies. I like that one too. So you could really just take either one you want and pop it into your resume, and it sounds really great. Let's try it again with a different job description qualification. Let's see. Let's use this one. Known for clear professional communication, both written and verbal. So sometimes that one can be a little bit hard to do on your own. If you're able to, go for it, have at it. And then you can just pop it into ChatGPT and see if it makes it even better or if you like yours better, which you may. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to redo that. So I'm just going to copy this. It's a little quicker. Pop it in here. Then we're going to go over to our job description here. Remember, Shift Enter will get you the next line. And then you can either hit this little arrow or you can hit the Enter key. Either way. Renowned for delivering articulate and professional communication through both written and verbal means. Here's the thing. I don't really love the word renowned because people don't talk like that. At least most people I know don't talk like that. So I would definitely on this one say, can you rephrase that? Distinguished is better, but let's try it again. I like that. Recognized for exemplary communication skills, consistently demonstrating a clear professional approach in both written and verbal interactions. That sounds much more like a person. As you can see, sometimes ChatGPT can get a little computery. So make sure that when you're doing it, you're still using your head and understanding what exactly you're looking for, and continue to ask it to make it better if that's the case, or rephrase it, or make it more professional, or make it lighter. Whatever it is you're looking for, you want to tell the program to do that. And this is an amazing program. I know a lot of people are kind of nervous about it, but here's the thing. You get out of it what you put into it. So you still have to think, you still have to make sure that you're prompting it correctly. So at this point, I would say jump on it, use it, and help it make your life a little bit easier. So just make sure you're inputting good information into it and you're going to get something better out. If you put crap into it, you're going to get crap out of it. So that's basically how this program works for resumes. Now, this is just a template that I created in Canva. So you can use Canva templates, you can use Google Drive templates, you can use Word templates, you can download them off the internet. There's many templates out there. I'll go ahead and put a link to the Canva template that I'm using here. It's very simple. Most of my resumes, I have put this information, my experience, my education, and that's it. You can certainly put things like skills and that kind of thing in your resume, but you don't need it to be super cluttered. Don't put your hobbies, don't put references. You don't need that. I would say if you're going to add anything outside of experience and education, you're going to put specific skills you have, especially if you have technical skills or skills with certain programs or industry specific skills, you'll put that in there. If you have any certifications, anything like that, you're going to put that down in your education portion. But keep it simple. You don't need a big fancy resume. You just need it clear, concise, and simple. Well, that was that. See, it's pretty easy. So if that was a helpful video, make sure to hit the like button. Comment below if you are going to try using ChatGPT for your next resume, and let me know how it goes. I would love to hear it. I will hop in the comments and make sure to respond. And thanks so much for watching the video. I have a new one coming out on Thursday. I hope you can follow along with me on my YouTube journey.